It's April, guys. We are well into spring and it's now time for another month of Little Acts of Decluttering. I created the Little Acts of Decluttering a couple of years ago when I found that I couldn't do big areas in one go, so I decided that little areas at a time were the way to go for me, and it really made such a difference. It did take longer, but I did a thorough job as I did it, and it meant that I haven't had to go back and redo the areas. So let's have a look at some little acts of decluttering that you can do in April. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and today we're talking decluttering. We're talking a little acts of decluttering which I share every month on a video like this, and we go through some different areas that you could declutter, a bit of a checklist. And I also share a PDF document on my website declutteryourlife.co.uk, and on there you can download a free calendar page for April with all the little acts of decluttering mapped out. And if that's not enough, I also share on my social media little acts of decluttering every single day, so you can follow along on there as well. I will leave the links down below so that you can follow. So let's get straight into April, shall we? For the 1st of April, can you go through any games that you might have on your phone or your devices? Are they games that you play on a regular basis, or are they ones that you no longer really utilise, you don't really enjoy anymore, or they're taking up too much of your time? Let's be honest, I get very much addicted to games, so I'm not allowed games on any devices because I will play them too much and I just don't have the time or energy for that. So I have a no games policy. But go through, decide what it is that you want to keep on your phone or your devices and uninstall the rest. For the 2nd of April, can you go through any workwear that you have? So you may have some specific embroidered workwear from a particular company. If you no longer work there, can you hand it back? If they are your own items, are they items that still suit you, that still fit? And do they work for you within the workplace? If not, then it's time to maybe let go. For the 3rd of April, do you have any storage boxes that you no longer need? Because you've been decluttering with me for a while now, I do feel like you might start to empty some of those storage boxes, and actually that will free them up and they will be empty. These are still great items to be able to sell. They hold their value, so sell them on, or maybe donate them to friends or family who are going through their things right now, and let go. You do not need to keep those storage boxes, they're going to remain empty. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and press subscribe and like down below so that you can know about new videos that are released by me on a regular basis. I usually upload twice a week, so I would love to know any suggestions as well for future videos that you would like. But do comment and share and like, because it really does make a difference as to how much my video is viewed by others, so thank you. For the 4th of April, do you have any old phone cases? Either for a phone that you no longer have, definitely need to let go of those, or do you have any phone cases for your current phone that you don't really use anymore because you've got a newer one? Then now's the time to let go and just keep the one that you use on a daily basis. For the 5th of April, do you have any cooking utensils that you no longer use? Now's a good time to go through and check them. Check them as you're cooking. Think about which items you use on a regular basis and which items you never reach for. Those are items that you can safely let go of. You could mark them with a little sticker. You could just take the sticker off when you use it, and any items that you haven't used will still have their sticker on. And maybe after a period of 1 month or 2 months, you can then decide, yeah, I'm not really using those, they can go. For the 6th of April, are there any social events that don't make you happy? Those need to go from your calendar. Get rid of them. Don't go to things that do not make you happy. Only keep things that are really important to you with people that you want to see, and just keep it simple. For the 7th of April, can you set a 15-minute timer and see how much you can declutter within that time? This is a great way to just get you motivated, to get you started. Sometimes you might set a timer and then decide, no, I'm in the zone now, I'm going to keep going. And sometimes you'll think, oh, 15 minutes is enough and I'm done for today. Whichever one happens is great. It's still 15 minutes of decluttering and it still helped you to work on an area. For the 8th of April, do you have any foreign currency that are no longer usable? Any old ones for currencies that are not utilised anymore, because obviously some countries switched to the euros? You can donate these to various charities, they take them. Otherwise, is there anybody that collects them that you know that would like to keep them so that you can let go of them? For the 9th of April, can you make sure that everything has a home? So find a home for everything. Everything should live in a place near to where you use it so that it's easy to find them and easy to put things back. This is the most logical, systemised organisation strategy there is, and it's going to be the most useful for you. So only keep things in a place where you're going to use them. For the 10th of April, do you have any old toothbrushes lying around? Time to get rid of those. You've got current ones that you're using, you don't need to keep old. For the 11th of April, can you go through any keys or key rings that you have? You might have some keys for things that you do not know what they go to. Maybe give them a quarantine period, and if you don't find a use for them within the next month or a couple of months, then it's time to let go. And if you have got too many key rings on your keys, then it's time to reduce that bundle so it's much easier to carry around. For the 12th of April, do you have any wine glasses that you could let go of? Only have the amount that you would need for maybe a dinner party when you've got the maximum number of people that you would have round, and then declutter any excess. For the 13th of April, can you clear a surface of clutter? This could be the dining table, the kitchen side, it could be the coffee table, a windowsill. You decide the area and you've got to just clear it away, clean it up, and only put things back that you really want to keep there that have a specific purpose or a space for it. For the 14th of April, can you make sure that the hallway is clear of clutter? This is a high traffic area, so any clutter there is going to make it visually, aesthetically unappealing. So reducing down the things there will stop you from tripping over things and will just mean that it's a calmer environment to walk into. For the 15th of April, can you find a box in the garage that you can go through and try and declutter? This is a great opportunity to keep chipping away some of the items that maybe you don't see on a regular basis. See whether or not it's items you really want to keep, maybe organise that box as well, and then put it back with a labelled list of contents so you know where to find things. For the 16th of April, do you have any expired food in the cupboards? This is a good one to do on a regular basis. Every couple of months, check through your cupboards and make sure that you don't have anything that's expired. And if you've got anything that's due to expire, bring it to the front so that you can use it up before it goes out of date. For the 17th of April, can you find something in the attic that you could let go of? Or have you got a box in there that you could go through? Have a look through. Similar to the garage, you want to do this on a regular basis, just a little bit here and there, and chip away at those things that you don't see regularly. For the 18th of April, do you have any travel guides that you are not using anymore? Have you been to lots of places and bought different guides that maybe are outdated and not really useful anymore? We've got so many things that we can access on our phones now that we don't quite need the original guides like we used to. Do you have any that you're not likely to use? These are good items to donate to a library or to friends and family. For the 19th of April, can you go through your dresses? Do you have any items that don't fit or don't suit your style anymore? Have you done a colour analysis and checked which colours suit you? And maybe think about those items that maybe are washing you out and that don't suit your complexion. That's a really helpful way to always feel like you're looking your best because you've found the colours that work with your skin tones and with your eyes, etc., and really showcase your shape and your features. For the 20th of April, can you find 20 items to declutter from your home? This is a good thing to do in a high traffic area where there's lots of different items, maybe in a food cupboard or in a kitchen cupboard, or maybe a stationery drawer where there's lots of items within it that it will be easy to find those 20. For the 21st of April, do you have any furniture that you're not really using? This is a great opportunity to create some space within your home. Declutter any furniture that's really not serving a purpose or that you're no longer using for storage and free up some extra space. These are good items to try and sell to earn some extra money or maybe donate to charity. There are some charities that will also arrange collection from you so you don't have to try and take them to them. For the 22nd of April, do you have any old maps that you no longer use? Go through and see what is reasonable to keep. If you're somebody that goes out regularly walking, I appreciate that you might have those, but you also might have digital devices that will do the same tracking for you. So decide whether or not you do need to keep the paper maps. For the 23rd of April, can you go through bikes and scooters? This could be for yourself or for your children. Think about whether or not they've outgrown them, whether or not they still use them, or if they are damaged, and clear out some space within your shed or garden area. For the 24th of April, do you have any old CDs that you no longer listen to? One good strategy is to start going through and listening to the CD and deciding whether or not you would still use it or still listen to it on a regular basis. If it's kind of not suiting your vibe at the minute, then maybe that might be something to let go of. For For the 25th of April, do you have any napkins that you're not really using? Do you have too many? Are there some items that maybe you could donate so that you can free up some space? For the 26th of April, do you have any old games consoles that you're not using anymore? These are really good collectible items, so they're good items to try and sell, and you should be able to reap some money back for them and decide whether or not you want to sell them as a bundle with games or not. But these are really good items that are worth a bit of money that you can get some money back for. For the 27th of April, do you have any costume jewellery that you're not really using or don't like anymore? Maybe they don't suit your style or your colours, and decide whether or not you want to donate or sell. For the 28th of April, do you have any old cuddly toys lying around? Maybe from your children, maybe from your youth. You decide whether or not you really want to keep them. Maybe you could keep just some favourites and then let go of the rest. You decide. For the 29th of April, do you have any condiment packets that you've collected from takeaways perhaps? If you're not likely to use them, then these are good items to let go of. You've got to be realistic about what you keep and what you're going to use. For the 30th of April, do you have any umbrellas that are damaged, that are no good anymore? Do you need to keep them? Do you have too many umbrellas? And that is a thing. Go through and reduce down so that you just have your key item that you use on a regular basis. So there are 30 days of little acts of decluttering that you can do around your home. Hopefully this will help you get motivated and get you started with decluttering and keep you going on that journey. Let me know in the comments how you get on with these little acts of decluttering, whether or not you use the calendar, whether or not you follow my little acts of decluttering on other social media channels. I'd love to keep in touch, so do let me know and we can chat. I shall be back for more videos soon on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. Take care, bye.